Hi, I'm Gavin Hodgson, fly fishing instructor and manager of Granger's Fishing Tackle here in South Kensington, London. We're going to talk you through some of the techniques and tips and help you get started in fishing. Okay, how to tie a fly. How to tie a fly for trout or anything else, I guess. Lots of materials, way more materials than we ever need are available. But the basics of tying, we've got the hook and the vise. We need to attach the thread. You see, I wound over the top and then back over the thread. Now, if I wind all the way down to the base of the hook or somewhere close, we can then tie in the first material. Not the prettiest pair of scissors, but it'll do the job. Right, so with two materials to hand, some olive pheasant tail fibers, pinched from the stem. Don't really need too many for this, but if we tie in a short little tail for the fly, pinch, loop, pull, that holds it to the body of the fly. Now I'm going to wind over the top once, and then I'm going to go underneath and wind back up to where I would start my hackle. And at this stage, what I'll do is I'll wind in the hackle. Now the hackle, this is just a pretty cheap hackle, but it'll do the job for this fly. If I wind that in there, that will complete the fly when I wind the body. For the body, we're going to use the pheasant tail fibers. When I'm winding the pheasant tail fibers, it's a little fiddly, but basically don't try and bulk it up too much. Simply wind and wrap. Let me just get rid of that stem. So we get a nice bristly effect of the pheasant tail as it goes over the hook. What that does also is it covers the thread that we tied in. Just as we're running short, I tie it in. A couple of turns, that's that trapped. Now, if I just tie one in front, that gives me enough of a hold to remove that. Body of the fly tied. Now I just need to create a hackle. So if I bring that thread forward to the head position of the fly, then for a very basic dry fly, all I'm going to do is wind a hackle. And remember, these are the legs, the bristle of the dry fly that makes it sit on the surface and hopefully stay buoyant. So without too much else to aid the buoyancy of the fly, I want to get a number of turns on here before I tie off and create the head. One more, let's see. Let's go overboard with this one. Once we've got that, simply trap once, pull everything back out the road and create a small head. Before I create the head, I'm just going to pinch that off. We've no need for that now. Pull everything back. A few turns to create a nice little head, and then a small whip finish to finish the fly. One turn, two turn, three turn, four turn, pinch, pull, job done. There's a dry fly, and hopefully it would catch a fish. Very simple olive dry fly.